If you have a yoga mat, go ahead and roll your yoga mat out. We're going to be needing a chair and an extra blanket or a towel for this pose. And from this position, sit in a crisscrossed position with your legs. Close your eyes. Use your breath here to relax into the pose, letting your sit bones soften into the floor. Notice the sound of your inhalation. Notice the sound of your exhalation. Keep using your breath here. And as we do this rotation, we're going to be rotating to the chair. The blanket is on top of the chair to add some protection for our forehead. So how far you rotate and how you position yourself in relationship to the chair is going to be based off of how much rotation you have off your spine. So if I know I'm very tight, I'm going to start with having the chair almost in front of me, but maybe off to the side a few degrees. But if I know I have a little bit more rotation, I'm feeling pretty good with my left to right rotation, then maybe start by having the chair off a little bit further to the side. And you're going to sit up nice and tall. And on your exhale, rotate your torso facing the chair. Place one hand at the base of the chair. Place your other hand at the other side of the chair, letting your forehead rest on the pillow or the towel. And as you rotate into this position, make sure you have both sit bones equally weighted onto the floor. If you've rotated too far, your opposite butt cheek may come up off the floor, and we want to avoid having that happen. So only rotate as far as you can with keeping equal weight on both butt cheeks. If you need to, you can bring the chair closer towards you or further away, depending on your proportion and size. So finding a position, play with the positioning of the chair in relationship to you. Once you've found a position you like, let your body ease into it. Continue to soften through your breath. And on each exhale, imagine you're going to twist towards that chair just a little bit more. And on the inhale, maybe you come out of it. And then again, on the exhale, you're going to rotate, rotating and rotating and rotating as far as you can go. It's like you're wringing out a wet towel as you're doing this rotation. So as you're in this position, anytime we do any rotation of our spine like this, it's great for any belly issues, GI issues, because you're starting to wring out the organs, creating some more movement to them. And when things are stagnant and stuck, sometimes it needs a little bit extra motion to help push it through the body. So we're doing this in a nice, soft, easy position. And we're using our breath to help guide our body into the rotation where it wants to go. Take a few more rounds of your breath in this rotation off to the side. You're going to leave the chair where it is, but now just face in the opposite direction. Minimize how many things you have to move. So again, if you sit off to the side and with the chair right next to you, that's going to require a lot of rotation. So if I rotate a little bit more to the chair, changing my angle, That might work better for me, but we'll see. We'll play with it. It's all just a trial and error here. Sit up nice and tall. Take your hands to the base of the chair. Allow your forehead to rest onto the pillow or the towel. And if you feel like you need to reposition yourself, roll yourself out here, go ahead and maybe move yourself further back or closer in. Play with your angle because we want you to be able to get a nice stretch here in the rotation. Come down into that resting position. On the exhale, see about rotating a little bit more into this position. And on the inhale, you can rotate, ease out of it. Again, on the exhale, imagine you're wringing out that wet towel. You want to get all that water out. Notice how it feels for you here as you're in this rotational position. Does it feel as easy as the other side, or does it feel tighter? You're just easing into the pose. We're never forcing ourselves into a deeper rotation than the body wants to go. Continue to use your breath. Keep using your breath to allow you to rotate and soften into the pose. Notice if you have both butt cheeks on the ground. Make sure you're equally weighted through the bottom of your bottom. And when you're ready to slowly ease out of this position, push yourself up, untwist. And if you'd like, you can do that same series again, repeating it on the other side that we just started with. If you have to move on in your day, we have other restorative yoga poses as well on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe and check out our other videos when you have a moment.